And welcome back to High Stakes MMA. We're here to recap UFC 262. It was a good card. It was up and down. Some of our bets took a shit last week. Started off hot and fizzled out when it got to the main card. But first, we'll just talk about the picks. So on our best bets, for me personally, I had taken Christos Giegos for my parlay. And I parlayed that with Jacare and with Michael Chandler. So I took some L's there. Did not hit my parlay. For my favorite, I took Grundy. Also lost a favorite. And for my live dog, we took Priscilla Cachoeira, which she did cash, and that was at plus 170. And that was huge because I did have her in a lot of other things as well. She also got the knockout like we predicted. So at least that kind of hedged me out as far as the bets go. But as far as the parlays and overall record for me, pick-wise, was 6-6. So I had better days, but at least the dog hit, which kind of softened the blow. What about you?
Yeah, man, it was a good night for fights. It was a really sad night for fights, man. I just felt overwhelming trend of just sadness going on with these fights, from Jacare getting his arm broken in half, which I couldn't have predicted. I did not think that was a chance of hell happening. And, with Tony losing too, getting his knee popped out of place, I did specifically say that was a complete bias pick, so I hope no one tailed me on that. But yeah, man, as far as the parlay that I had I had Giagos as well. And I did take the over on the Chukagian fight, which hit. And the only one that fucked me, man, was the Andrea Lee and Shevchenko fight. I had the over on that as well. She tapped, man, with like 5 seconds left. I really believe if she would have got out of that made it past those 5 seconds, that I would have cashed that. I don't think Andrea Lee would have had much energy after she was squeezing her legs that much. So narrow miss. I wouldn't call it a bad bet. I would take that bet over and over. I'm not really, not hating on it, but look forward to the next week. As far as the picks go, yeah, I did have quite a few losses, like the Jordan Wright one and Jamie Pickett one. I did not see him knocking him out so fast, but yeah, man, I guess that's what Jordan Wright does. He's a one-round monster, and he went in there and got it done. Barboza handled his business. Chukagian handled her business. Bontron upset and matched now, which was a pretty close fight. So not too much going on there. And as far as the Oliveira and Michael Chandler fight, it looks like Oliveira did attack those leg kicks early and often, like I did think he might have some success in doing. And he survived the late flurry from Chandler to get in the second round and end it within 20 seconds in the second round. So it was a beautiful performance. Really happy for Oliveira. I've been watching that man for years. So yeah, not too not too hating on it, man, but could have been better. I know a lot of people took L's, man, so it happens sometimes, and just look forward to the next one.
Yeah, it was a wild card. It was up and down. The way it started off, I was like, "Ooh, we're in the money tonight," and then it just, once it got to right around, for me, it was right around the Grundy Lando fight is whenever it started to look bleak. But I did hit the Cachoeira the prop. I hope anybody listening hit that as well. That was a plus 625. So yeah, man, I ended up making out as far as my losing straight bets and parlay. It affected it, took away a lot of the profit, but yeah, man, that Cachoeira, that was beautiful read. Glad it came through exactly like we said. Yeah, I did have Jordan Wright and Barboza on a few cards, which I ended up cashing. Chukagian as well. So there was some spots on there that was able to cash in. So it kind of softened the blow. But overall, we both finished 6-6, and it was up and down. But like I said, it looks like that was across the board from everybody. So all we could do is just pack it in and get better this week.
Yeah, try to be better than everybody. Not really a competition, but definitely want to have the better picks, man, and definitely want people to know when we do lose and when we do win. So yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna break down the next fight card coming up, which is UFC Fight Night Font versus Garbrandt. Should be a banger, bud.